What's up, guys? Nick here from AR12 Gaming, back in Forza Motorsport 5 with something I've never done before, and that's a circuit build. First disclaimer is I'm not very good at circuit racing, and I'm not too familiar with how to tune them, but I've tried learning some stuff, and this is basically what I've come up with. So this build is actually an underground racing build. If you don't know what underground racing is basically they take relatively normal cars, like the Gallardo here. Also, I'm going to be calling it Gallardo. Europeans are going to yell at me and say I should call it Gallardo, but I think it sounds funny when Americans say it that way, so I'm calling it Gallardo. Anyways, yeah, underground racing is they take relatively normal cars and put not so regular amounts of horsepower into them. Regular Gallardo is sitting at around 500 to 600 horsepower, depending on which one you get. This one, 562, and they didn't find that quite enough, so they put 1,750 in. Yeah, that's what to do. But anyways, the one I'm gonna actually build for you guys is a 1,050 horsepower version, which breaks some rules because I don't use the actual engine. What they do is they use the stock engine and basically just modify it very much. I'm not gonna do that, because to get the 1,700 horsepower, or the 1,150 horsepower that I want, I need to use the other Lamborghini engine, which is this one. It's a 6-liter, 650 horsepower engine. So yeah, that's going to be our starting point, and I'm just going to go from there. The other thing underground racing do is put turbochargers on pretty much everything, which is insane. But anyways, yeah, for the model we're building here, this is essentially the race version, the highly tuned engine version, which produces 1,100 horsepower, which is so crazy. I don't understand that. I really don't. But anyways, I'm gonna do it. I don't understand how these don't explode. I'll actually include the link in the description to the Underground Racing website. And you can check out all the things they build. They build 4 GTs. They build all the Lamborghinis. They build an Audi R8. They build, I'm just going to throw that on, just boost it up a little bit more. And this as well. I think I'm going to get it to 1,000. Meh. Oh, wait. Do I actually have the displacement on? That's one thing they don't do, is they don't put displacement on. So I'm going to keep that there. Flywheel, I'm going to add that as well. But anyways, yeah, what was I saying? They tune a whole bunch of cars. I'm going to have a link in the description to their website, and you can check out what they do. Yeah, so they're actually really awesome. You can basically go in there and those were words. You can go in there and just tell them what you want, and they'll build it. Like, if you go in there and say, I want a drifting Lamborghini, they'll do that. You tell them how much horsepower you want, and they'll set up the suspension for you, and that's really cool. If you want to drag one, they'll do drag, they'll do circuit, they'll do whatever. So the one I'm going to try and build is actually a circuit one. I'm keeping it all-wheel drive, because I don't actually know how to drift rear-wheel or all-wheel drive. So I'm doing a circuit tune. But anyways, we will have fun with this. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Now I see I'm in P class. I may want to bring that down by just cheating a little bit, and removing a couple things. But this is the general idea. I did already build this before. I'm going to throw in the tune just to show you guys what I came up with. Now I've added, I believe, some more horsepower to this. It might be those twin turbos, but before I was able to get in the top of R class, I'm just going to check out what I did. So I'll be back in a second. All right, so I actually found a glitch in the game. I put a turbo on, right? On the same engine, the same everything. But then when I go here to my actual engine, there's no turbo thing. So that's a little weird. I'm not sure what the issue with that is, but there you go. Glitch Forza. I don't know. We'll just keep it the way it is because it's the top of our class, which is where I want it. I did cheat a little bit. There's no displacement. They actually don't do displacement, I believe. So there's that. And tires and stuff, that's all the same. You saw it. There is actually no weight reduction, I believe, on this car. Just because when you actually go into them, they don't want to do that unless you specifically ask for a weight reduction. Then they'll do it for you. But yeah, I'm going half street, half race car. Because that's basically what they're focusing on. They're just focusing on these huge horsepower cars for the road or for the track, if you so please. But yeah, this one's a mixture of both, but it does have 1,100 horsepower pretty much. So anyways, let's check out the tune that I put on here earlier. This is using stuff that I have learned, and also you guys may know I Am Jack's LPs. He built one of these a while back on Forza 4. And he did a lot of work on these gears, so props to him. I took a little bit of inspiration from that. I didn't copy it exactly, but it's kind of close. I'll include a link for Jack in the description as well, because he's really awesome. He's a freaking genius when it comes to car stuff. But anyways, this is just my basic sort of tune, half road, half track sort of thing. Ride height. You can bump it up, actually, because they actually don't touch the ride height. So you can go to the max, but I'm just gonna leave it where it was at 3.6, just because that's what I like. This is all like that, aero, that, braking. You can do that. I'm not sure if they actually touch the brakes. I actually don't know. I just haven't researched that. But anyways, that, and then my diff is like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go into season play real quick and try it out. So yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Alrighty, so my Lamborghini with my Balboni paint job. This is going to be fun. So I'm going clutch and everything. Same assist as I was doing in my previous Let's Play. And holy crap. Okay. I wasn't expecting... Oh, get out of that. That's freaking sucking me in. Holy crap. I'm at a loss for words. I wasn't expecting me to build something this fast. I'm not usually a circuit person because I crash a lot and my lines are garbage. But holy crap. I must say, I built a pretty good car. Holy crap. So what I'll do for you guys, I love this thing already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the tune. I'll put all the information of how to find it in the description below. But basically, just go on to Forza. If you have the Gallardo, ooh, nearly hit that. If you have the Gallardo, just go on to upgrade and then search upgrades, and then put in AR12 Gaming into the, or just AR12 into the little description box, and you should find this. Make sure it's creator RapidNick613. That's my gamer tag, and you should find it just like that. Oh, if I was a better if I was a better racer, this would be going a little bit better. But I'm not that great at racing. But come on. But I'm loving this thing. This thing is good. It's the perfect amount of grip. I like. It lets you slide a little bit, but it won't rip your head off, if that makes sense. Like some of the cars I have do. That freaking Zonda, Huayra that I built. That was, yeah, that was mental. I think that was 900 horsepower, all going to the rear, and that didn't go very well. But anyways, I love this thing. This thing is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna keep using this in Let's Plays and stuff. But anyways, if you guys want to see more track builds, let me know in the comments. Because I'm not that great at track building. I don't know how good a job I did here. But just let me know in the comments what you think. Things I can improve on. Oh, other than my driving, because I know that shit. That wasn't good. But yeah. Let me know. If you guys do want to see another one, request a car or a specific type of car that I can try and replicate to the best of my ability, based on information like that we have. Like the underground racing one, I knew it was 1,000 horsepower using the wall. Yeah, that's good. That is a legitimate tactic in my mind. Oh, freaking hell! Didn't mean to do that. All right, now my shitty driving's coming into play. But yeah, it's a good car. I like this. I really do like this. But yeah, if there's any other cars that you want me to build, like the underground racing one, let me know in the comments. I will definitely check them out. So yeah, that is good. This was fun. I quite like circuit building, because it's something I'm not that good at, and I still find it sort of a challenge to do. And I like learning new things. So yeah, there you go. So anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you want to see more of this car, I will be using it in some upcoming Let's Plays. So subscribe for that if you're not already, and drop a like down below if you've enjoyed. Anyways, guys, thank you again very, very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.